Caspar on the 21st of November 2022. I've just done a tasting note on a rather light, delicious and fairly low alcohol French dry white wine, and I have kind of slightly the opposite here in that I've got a rather alcoholic Italian red wine in my glass, but from a company we know quite well. We've done their wines in the past. We did a fantastic Pecorino from this firm, I think, so what is it? This is 2019 Rosso Piceno from Carminucci, a cuvee called Naumakos, I think it's probably pronounced. So, as ever with Italian wine labels, lots of words, so I'll read them. Yeah, Carminucci, Naumakos, Rosso Piceno, DOC Superiore. 15% alcohol, I'm looking at the back label. Rosso Piceno allows more Sangiovese than Rosso Conero, which is the other Le Marche blended red wine. This is really the home of Montepulciano grape, but I'm not sure of the blend here. As I say, by law, there can be up to 50% Sangiovese in there with the Montepulciano, but let's have a look at it. Goodness me, it's deep. I mean, it's so close to being opaque that I wouldn't argue about it really, but it's got a very, very narrow band at the rim, nice and sort of purple in colour, not being open long, and it's not firing out of the glass. It's got quite a firm, nutty aroma actually, but this wealth of dark fruit is just lying in wait in there. You can sort of tell it's sort of slightly coiled up. Perhaps would be better with, you know, after an hour in a decanter, it just relax a bit, but it's almost something slightly stemmy about it, but it smells clean, and that black fruit is very inviting. Wow, this is not an expensive wine, but it's a wine that has expensive tasting tannins that it actually comes across as really quite a serious wine for the table, for food, and that food really red meat. I would add game, but beef, lamb. The tannins are really scrubbing and fresh, but they're not particularly dry or hard work. Fruit itself is beautifully controlled. No sign of that 15% alcohol whatsoever, I've got to say. And the acidity is beautifully fresh as well. The whole thing clean, scrubs the palate, and that wonderful, wonderful dark fruit, sort of slightly spicy, black plum, almost verging on the bramble. A lively wine, as I say, it belies its 15% alcohol, but long in the mouth, and those tannins, put it with the right piece of meat, and those tannins would fade into nothingness. It's for the price, goodness me, it's a really serious and upright member of society, I've got to say. It's a really good wine. I like the firm of Carminucci. I think they make, for the money, say it quietly so they can't hear, but for the money I think they make wines at a tremendous value. I really do. So yeah, that's fabulous. That's going to find its way onto our website. 2019 Rosso Piceno from Carminucci. The cuvee is called Naumakos. Almost looks like a Greek word, but yeah, I think that's utterly fabulous. On the table, don't drink it on its own, but you know, Sunday lunch, particularly out of a decanter, would be fabulous. Lovely stuff.